Yo, what's up, guys? How we all doing? How we all doing? What is good? How is everybody tonight? I'm nervous. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I can't sugarcoat anything. I am nervous. But with that being said, I think that we're gonna do a really good job tonight in the post. And hopefully the three-point shooters can ball out tonight because I think that we're going to need every single one of those people. Man, y'all coming in the chat, I really appreciate you guys for being here. As always, okay, getting the house cleaning stuff out of the way. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, hit the bell icon. So that way you know when I upload or whenever I go live. Man, we got 17 people on here. That is pretty awesome, man. Snowman, what's going on? Sixers need to yeah, man, they do. What's up, Larry? Thanks for coming on here. The Sixers do need to tough it out tonight. That is going to be a big, big thing. I'm just praying that we can get the recipe for success throughout the rest of the series, man, is that we have to rely on James Harden and Joel Embiid being the best two players out there on the court. If they're not the best two players out there, this team, unless somehow Tyrese Maxey can just have a really good performance, your main contributions have to be from Harden and Embiid. Role players, though, are going to have to step up too. I need to see George Niang or somebody else try to make a couple of threes, whether it's DeAnthony Melton or Niang, or even if it is Tyrese Maxey. We have to get contributions from those types of guys. But our main contributions have to be from the big man and the point guard. And that is as simple as I can put it. Oh, man. I'm here, buddy. Let's go Sixers. Yeah, man. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I'm nervous, but they always say that Game 5 is the most pivotal game of a series when it comes to a 7-game stretch. And, well, this is another big game. But I got to tell you, going back to the last game, the Sixers, they got it done, and they won. It would be so much different if they were down 3-1 rather than tied 2-2. Now, it's a best of 3. That's what it comes down to. Sixers have to steal one, and it honestly has to be tonight. It does. And then you have to win it on your home court in Game 6. We ain't going back to Boston, man. We ain't going back for a Game 7. Got to win this in 6. Listening to you while I prep for Nationals Giants at 9:30. Nice. Getting my reps in again. Man, that's sick. Man, I'm happy that I motivated you and inspired you in that sense because, calling baseball is a lot of fun. You know what I'm saying? That's a little weird. The men with green trousers will lose and squander Game 5 in the coming night. Yes, that is a good quote. That is a very good quote, Dartmouth. I appreciate you for coming on here, man. For sure. What else has to happen? First of all, I got to turn on my iPad. I don't know why my iPad is off. Kevin Harlan is on the call tonight, but we ain't going to Kevin Harlan and Reggie Miller with all due respect. You guys came here to listen to JJ. You didn't come over here to listen to Kevin Harlan and Reggie Miller. You know what I'm saying? And thank you for the subscription. You have indeed motivated me. Thanks, dude. That's what I try, man. That's what I try to do. I want to hear what your thoughts are on tonight's game, okay? What are your keys to the game? If the Sixers are going to win this game, what has to happen? Besides the logistics of Joel and James Harden stepping up. Who do you want to see step up? Does Doc Rivers have to try to do something? I don't know, does George Niang have to have a shorter leash if he's not making the shots? And then, go with Jalen McDaniels or something. I want to hear what you guys have to say. Kevin Harlan. Kevin Harlan is a broadcaster. All right, so the starting lineups are out. So it's Tobias Harris, PJ Tucker, Joel Embiid, Tyrese Maxey, and James Harden for Philly. And then for the Celtics, they got Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Al Horford, Derek White, and Marcus Smart. all out there for the Boston Celtics. Phillies are down 1-0. That doesn't look good. All right, so Embiid and Horford are going to be tipping off over at center circle. The Sixers are in their white and blue uniforms, while the Celtics are in their green and white uniforms, white letters and white numbers. Tip-off is underway, and the Celtics win the tip-off as Al Horford tips it all the way out to Smart. Jaylen Brown still wearing his face mask, as the Sixers have to try to press for defense here. White's three-pointer is up, and James Harden is able to grab his miss. Harden is wearing his pink shoes. Bright pink shoes tonight. The bearded man has been playing really well in 2 out of 4 games this series. Embiid will hand it off to Harden. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Harden at the top of the key being guarded by White. A bounce pass inside to Embiid. 4 seconds left on the shot clock. Embiid step back 3 over Horford. Oh, it gets the friendly bounce. Joel Embiid with a 30-foot jumper. And he got the friendly bounce as it hit the front of the rim and went in, and the Sixers strike first. Brown tries to drive it inside, and he's fouled by Joel Embiid. I don't know how he was able to do this, but that is how you start off a ball game. A big center putting up a 30-foot jumper, and he's able to knock it down. And the Sixers do strike first. We got to update the scoreboard, as always. Oh, man. Jason Tatum has the basketball. He'll swing it all the way to Brown. Brown, one more to Smart for 3, and he ties the game. Smart was on the far corner, and he just took one dribble and was able to make it. Tobias Harris got the outlet pass from James Harden. He's on the near wing, so the Sixers are going from left to right. The Celtics are going from right to left. Harris gets the ball contested by Al Horford as he tried to go up with a layup on the left side, and he couldn't get it to go. Tatum trying to get some space. 10.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Tatum takes it to the lane. He kicks it out to Smart. His second 3. Yes! From corner to corner, Marcus Smart is able to knock that one down. And both teams combined have already made 3 threes, but the Celtics are up 6-3. Embiid gets fouled by Al Horford as he tried to take it right down Broad Street. And he wasn't able to get it up and in, but there was some contact down low as Horford fouled his right hand while he was in the act of shooting. All right. Did this update? It did not. Okay, there we go. So Smart now has the basketball for Boston. Where are we? There we go. The ball gets stolen away by Harden. Harden to Harris, and Harris finishes with a 2-handed jam. Sorry about that. I had to update the score sheet. Horford swings it all the way to Tatum, who gets right past the logo. Tatum working around the screen, pulls up for 3 at the top of the key. That's off the mark, and Harden is there to grab his miss. An outlet pass to Maxey as it almost went out of bounds. Maxey's on the far wing, trying to take on Derek White. He tries to step up on him, gets a screen from Embiid. Maxey to Embiid on the far wing. A handoff to Tucker. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Embiid to Tucker inside. Tucker to one more to Harris for 3. Wide right. Embiid with the offensive rebound, knowing the shot clock resets to 14. Embiid taking on Horford. He'll kick it all the way out to James Harden. Harden on the near wing. Gets double teamed. Embiid for 2 at the foul line. That's always almost money, but was just not able to get that one to go as Brown comes up with the rebound. The Sixers are down by 1. It's 6-5 with less than 3 minutes underway here in the first quarter. Brown goes inside the lane and gets fouled by P.J. Tucker. P.J. Tucker not happy that he got called for the foul. Jaylen Brown has been very aggressive in this series. In the last game that the Sixers played in, well, the Celtics were able to get 12 out of their first 14 points from Jaylen Brown himself. Brown takes it to the lane, goes up with a floater, and he extends the Boston lead to 3. He finished it with the left hand and went up with a floater and got it to go. 8-5 Boston. Harden will try to fake the handoff pass to Embiid. He steps back on Horford, has the matchup he wants, kicks it out to P.J. Tucker. Oh, what a pass by Harden. Tucker's three-pointer. That's off the mark. And Tucker tried to tip it, but it went into the hands of Marcus Smart. Smart directing the traffic, gets 3-on-2 basketball. Tatum almost got the ball stripped and stolen away by Harris. He puts up a 2, and it was good defense by Tobias Harris as he contests it and comes up with the rebound. Maxey lets it fly for 2. No. Embiid with the offensive rebound and the putback as well. Count the bucket and a foul. Jaylen Brown gets called for the shooting foul. And a nice play by Maxey as he tried to go up for 2, and Embiid said, nope, I'm going to crash the glass and I'm going to put it back up and in. And he'll try to tie the game at 8 apiece. Embiid with 5 points so far and make it 6 as he ties the game 8-8 with 8:24 left to go in the first quarter. Brown in the lane. He'll try to find Al Horford. The ball almost got stolen away from the far corner by Embiid. Horford dribbles it all the way out to Derek White. White spinning, putting up a layup, and it's good over Tyrese Maxey on the left side of the baseline. 10-8 Boston. Harden working around the screen again. He has Embiid wide open and now decides to pass it to Embiid on the far wing. A dribble handoff from Embiid to Harden. Harden in the lane. He'll find Embiid for a corner jumper. That's within the three-point range. He puts it up, and it goes in and out, but Tucker grabs the offensive rebound. Maxey with a floater himself. No. Harris gets his own miss, puts it back up and in, and we're tied at 10 again. The Sixers have done a very good job at crashing the glass. Embiid blocks Marcus Smart on the other end as he tried to go for 2, and Harden comes up with a steal. Harden to Maxey. He lets it fly and cashes in the three-pointer. Great defense leading to easy offense for Philadelphia. And they retake the lead 13-10 with just less than 5 minutes underway here in the first quarter. Tatum will find Horford. Horford is standing very close to the logo of the Celtics. And he'll pass it off to Tatum again. Tatum's pull-up jumper. That's a little bit short, and Maxey grabs his miss. He'll hand it off to James Harden. Boy, those pink shoes are very bright tonight. Harden's floater is up. He wanted the foul call, and it was a very late whistle. A very, very late whistle. And we have a timeout on the floor by Boston. And we'll be right back in just a few moments, but the Sixers are up 13-10. A great start so far by Philadelphia. Whew. Man, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it, man. I am feeling it. That is a great start. It is a great start. They got to keep it up, though. But great job attacking the glass, staying aggressive, and Maxey, man, made a nice 3. That Joel step-back 3 was unbelievable. I don't know how that went in. I mean, a 7'2" big man making a 30-foot jumper contested and just having that soft of a touch. Shaq could never do that. He's the most skilled center I've ever seen in my entire life. If you guys are new to my channel, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell icon as well so that way you know when I upload. Oh, man, the Phillies are trailing 1-0. 76ers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Sixers. Mr. Rocky, man, thanks for coming on here. If you guys are new to my channel, as always, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. I give you this content for free. And the best thing that you can do is just support the channel, man. That's all I'm saying. So make sure you subscribe. We're almost at 350. We just need one more to get to 350, man. One more. And, I welcome you on into the JJ family as we do 76ers play-by-play. We also do it for the Phillies. That's been what's really keeping us busy right now. We also do Patriots content and Flyers content as well. So if you enjoy any of those teams, or if you like all those types of casts, or if you're interested in learning more about me, make sure you subscribe. It's free, man. It's free. That's all I got to tell you. All right, let's put up the scoreboard over here. Do I have to reconnect to my Wi-Fi? I do. Darn it. Ugh. Oh, it was off. What do you guys think about this start so far, man? What do you think about this start? I know good, and you're really good. Thanks, Dartmouth. I appreciate it, man. I mean, I always go back to this, man, but like reps, man. Reps. It's all about the reps. That's what Scott Fransky always said. That's what Scott Fransky said to me last year. You got to get reps. You got to do as many games as possible. And doing 10 games for a season for, minor league baseball, even though it's like an awesome experience, like 10 games is not enough. You got to do it like almost every day. So that's why we've been coming on here. And this is what we love to do, man. We love to tell stories. We love to, welcome people to listen in from anywhere and, have this on as background noise or like when things get really exciting and all that sort of stuff. We like to feel energy in this room. We're all filled with energy, especially with this type of a game, man. And it is Nola. They never scored for him. I know. Yes, just Drew Patriots. Okay, I'll get to that during the break. All right, timeout is over. So the Sixers, in case you guys are just joining us, they're up 13-10 with 6:52 left to go in the first quarter. Harden will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting, and the first one he puts up and he misses it. It hit off the very front of the rim and went off towards the right side. So the Sixers are going from left to right, and the Celtics are going from right to left. The Celtics did win the tip-off, so they will have the ball to start off the fourth quarter, and the Sixers will get the ball to start off the second and the third. The second foul shot is up by Harden, and he puts the Sixers up by 2 possessions. Malcolm Brogdon comes in as a substitution for Boston. Tatum, Horford, White, and Brown still out there. Brogdon for 3 on the near quarter. Oh, my goodness, with a hand in his face, and he still made it. Malcolm Brogdon, this is why he won 6th Man of the Year for Boston. Harden will find Embiid on the elbow, the near elbow, that is, and he'll pass it all the way back out to Harden. Harden in the lane, step, over Horford, a 2, yes! What a shot by James Harden! A 6'10" man coming on him, and he was still able to get him on his heels. It's 16-13 Philadelphia, and we're halfway done this first quarter. Tatum working around the dribble. He'll end up bounce passing it to Al Horford for 3. He pulls up, fires the trigger, and misses it, and James Harden grabs his miss. Harden, a bounce pass to Embiid. Embiid's foul line jumper, automatic, and it goes in. 18-13. Embiid missed his first foul line jumper. It is just almost automatic every time he puts it up, especially when he's left wide open. That is his sweet spot. Brown, a turnaround foul line jumper shot, and that goes in and out. Tyrese Maxey with his 3rd rebound so far in the ball game. Harden takes it to the lane and goes up with the left hand and finishes on the left lane. The left side of the baseline. I got to clarify that. 20-13. Philadelphia up by 7 with 5:13 left to go in the first quarter. Brogdon taking up the basketball. He gets a screen set by Horford. Now he's being defended by Harris. Tatum tries the jab step, goes up for 3 over Embiid. And Embiid played good defense, but Horford is there to grab the offensive rebound. Horford to Derek White, and White puts it up for 2 with a floater. 20-15. And the Sixers, they're up by 5, but Boston just made another 2. 15 seconds left on the shot clock for Philadelphia with less than 5 minutes to go in the first. Harris on the low block, taking on Malcolm Brogdon. There's a mismatch right there. Let's see if he decides to use it. He pump fakes. He puts up a 2, and he gets the friendly bounce. Right inside the foul line, a turnaround jumper by Tobias Harris. Brogdon in the lane, again being defended by Tobias Harris. He'll take it and dribble it all the way around the timeline, hands it off to Brown. Brown takes it in the lane himself, goes up with the right hand, and that is just unstoppable. And it's back to a 5-point lead. The Sixers have been shooting 3 for 11 from the field once they began, but ever since then, they've made all 6 of their field goals. Joel Embiid taking on Jaylen Brown, trying to push his way in the lane, goes up for 2. It's a little too strong, and Horford grabs his miss. Al Horford has been very active on the glass. A nice find to Brown. Brown being guarded by Harris, and he somehow gets it to go. The left hand that time for a layup. Maxey gets the basketball. The ball was inbounded to James Harden, and now Doc Rivers wants to call a timeout here. It's 22-19, and the Sixers called their first timeout. So the Sixers went on a run themselves. Boston then responded, but with 3:38 left to go, who was going to come out on top in the first quarter? That remains to be seen, and the Sixers will be right back in just a few moments. Whew. Man. Need some water. I just subbed to on my other account. Oh, you did? That's funny. What advice would you give me for that? Got in trouble for elbow a person and somebody forced me to, and he also hit my back. Wait, what? What? Got in trouble for elbowing a person and somebody forced me to, and also he hit for the back of my head and it hurt, and I got 3 days in ICU? Is that what you're saying? I don't know what you're saying, my guy. I have no idea what you're saying. But if you guys are new to my channel, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, man. I give you this content for free. We've been growing on here. We've been pumping out content every day like it's working out. You know, that's what we do. Want to get better, and we want to invite more people to the family. We just got our 350th subscriber. Whoever just did that, thank you so much. Make sure that you shout yourself out. Was that you, Mr. Rocky? Was that you? Huh. If it was you, give yourself a shout out. I didn't get the notification, but I also don't know where my phone. There it is. I don't know where there. Now I know my phone is. In school suspension. Yes. Well, thanks, Mr. Rocky. I appreciate it. I truly appreciate it. Oh boy. How many people? The BK commercials, man, they always get to me. All right, let's put this on. Sorry, I didn't get my iPad set up the way that I wanted to, so let me just do that really quickly. Then I'll come take a look at some more comments. I will definitely do that. We have a cool audience tonight, man. A very, very cool audience tonight. So I want to hear what you guys have to say about this game so far. Do you guys think that the Sixers can keep this up? Or do you think it's just a game of runs? You know what I'm saying? Solid start. Yes, a very solid start. They took control of the lead. Okay. Boston called a timeout. Boston came up with a response, but Doc Rivers did a good job at calling the timeout when he did, because Sixers are up by 3, and you want to rally the troops. You know what I'm saying? You want to make sure that everybody's on the same page, and you got to just make sure that Boston does not – you have to keep the fans out of it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we have to do. And I think that they're doing their job. Another subscriber. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel, man. I appreciate it. This is Play by Play with JJ. My name is Jason Joseph. We do Sixers basketball. We do Phillies baseball as well. As of right now, that's been what's keeping us really busy, and that's what we're going to continue to do for the summer. We also do Patriots football, and we do Flyers hockey as well. 3:38 left to go in the first quarter, so the Sixers are out of their timeout. The inbound goes to Harris. Harris to Embiid. Embiid will hand it off to Tyrese Maxey, who's at the top of the key. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Tyrese Maxey going into the lane. Finishes with the underhanded scoop on the left side of the baseline. 24-19, and Tyrese Maxey gets himself a bucket. That is huge. 5 points for Tyrese Maxey. They need him to be very aggressive in tonight's game. DeAnthony Melton in there for the Sixers. Forgot to mention that. White back in for the Celtics. Jaylen Brown being guarded by Maxey. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Maxey to Horford. Horford for 3. That is airballed and wide right. And Tobias Harris grabs his miss. Good defense by PJ Tucker. Harris taking on Al Horford on the low block. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Harris dribbles around him. And now we'll have to pass it out to somebody as he's stopped for a quick second. Joel Embiid has it. He's being guarded by White. The double team does not come. Now it does. Embiid with a step back jumper. It's a little bit short. Jaylen Brown climbs the ladder and grabs the miss. Tatum on the other end takes it inside the corner, puts up a 2. He wanted the foul call, and it was a very late whistle. A very late whistle. And I don't know if there was any contact. I'd have to see it in a replay fashion myself. So Tatum got the basketball from the far corner. And Joel Embiid, man, that was just all defense. Oh, my goodness. He was tangled up just a little bit, but that is just playoff basketball. Come on. come on, man. And Jason Tatum, I got to be honest with you, flopped a little bit too as soon as he got hit. So the first foul shot is up by Tatum, and that's up and in. Jason Tatum played basketball under Coach K at Duke University. And, well, we all know the story as Markelle Fultz, the number 1 overall pick, was traded in regards for Jason Tatum, the draft rights to him. So the Celtics slid all the way down and were able to still get the player that they wanted in as the 3rd pick, and the Sixers took Fultz. And Jason Tatum has been panning out very well. Maxey lets it fly, puts up a 3, and it's good. Oh, baby, Tyrese Maxey is getting things cooking. So Tatum did make the second foul shot. It's 27-21. And Tatum is now at the top of the key. Maxey has 7 points, or 8 points, I should say. Marcus Smart, his three-pointer, that's off the mark. And Tobias Harris, man, he just got the rebound right next to Marcus Smart. That's how long of a rebound it was. Maxey in the lane to Embiid. Embiid, one more to Melton on the far corner. Oh, man, it went in and out. Brown, outlet pass to Tatum on the far wing. Tatum, a lob pass to Robert Williams. Williams didn't even anticipate it coming. Now he goes up for a 2 over Embiid, and he somehow got it to go. Man, Robert Williams looked so confused. He was like, am I taking this alley-oop shot, or am I just going to get the basketball here? And, well, he got it. He gathered himself and planted his feet perfectly and got it to go. It's 27-23 with 1 minute and 5 seconds left, or 15 seconds left in the first quarter. Embiid for 3. Money in the bag for Joel Embiid. That was from the top of the key, and Tyrese Maxey gets the assist. Embiid has made 2 threes tonight. He has 11 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 block. Tatum spinning over Maxey. He'll kick it out to Brown. Brown's three-pointer over Melton. And it gets the friendly bounce. It went in and out and then just had a high arc and went right back in. 30-26. 50 seconds left in the first quarter. 15 seconds, though, on the shot clock. Maxey with the basketball. So James Harden's not out there. It's Maxey, Embiid, Niang, Harris, and Melton. Maxey, another 3. Yes! How on earth is he getting this red hot? 33-26. Something is cooking in the kitchen, and Tyrese Maxey has been stellar so far. Tatum for 3 on the other end, and Maxey grabs his miss. It was a wide open 3. The Sixers are going to hold for one more possession. 20 seconds on the game clock, 10 on the shot clock. Maxey at the logo, being guarded by Brown. Works around the screen set by Embiid. Maxey, another 3, pulls up, and that one almost went in. Brogdon gets the basketball. 5 seconds left. Shot clock on blood. Brogdon tries to take it to the lane, and he's fouled by Tobias Harris. It's a personal foul, not in the act of shooting. They're actually going to say it's on DeAnthony Melton, I believe. Nope, it was on Toby. Okay, I stand corrected. I have to go with my gut sometimes. Embiid will come sit out, and Paul Reed will come in for the last 4.5 seconds left of the first quarter. So Harris gets called for his first foul. It's 33-26. Daniel House Jr. actually comes in for Joel Embiid. Huh. That's very interesting. So Brogdon will inbound it from the near sideline. Brown at the top of the key. Gets the ball loose. And he has to put up a 2. Good defense by Melton. And that was off the mark. And DeAnthony Melton is down for a quick second. And, man, that is not... Hopefully he's all right, but he is down. I don't know if he's grabbing his left knee or not. But the Sixers are up 33-26 as we go into quarter number 2. And the Sixers will be back in just a few moments. Ooh, man. Good start so far. What a start. So I'm talking about, man, they're being very physical. Let's actually look at the team stats so far. You know what I'm saying? They're shooting the ball really well from 3. They're actually 5 for 9 from downtown. And the Celtics are 4 for 11. And the other thing that they've been doing a good job at is they're actually out-rebounding the Celtics. It's been a 14-8 rebounding battle. And that is why they have this lead. Establish the paint early on was my main key, and make sure that your presence is shown. That's what they're doing, and they're making their shots on top of it. That's a recipe for success. That is how you beat this Boston team. And it's not just Harden and Embiid now. Tyrese Maxey is starting to find his rhythm, and I love that. Have the young guys step up, the 22-year-old. You know what I'm saying? If you guys are new to my channel, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. We've been doing this for 4 months. It's been since pretty much almost Christmas that we started. What was our first game? Our first game was the Sixers-Warriors. That was back on like December 18th. So, you know, we've been doing this ever since then. And, well, we also do Phillies baseball and Patriots football. And we also do podcasts for the Flyers as well. So, yes, need Harden 3-pointers. Oh, you need 3 points. Okay. All right, well, I think that can definitely happen. I think that once the game comes into, like, closing time, you know, if it becomes really close at the end, I trust James Harden. I got to tell you, like, he's done it 2 times in this series. How can you not trust him? When he is hot, man, he's just like on a whole nother level. You know? If you guys are new to my channel, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, hit the bell icon as well so that way you know when I upload. Also, please be sure that you join the Discord server. We'll be going on for a post-game show. The link is down below. It's also attached in the chat as well, I believe. And the other thing I wanted to tell you guys is that we actually made a LINKTREE account. So if you want to follow me on all my social media accounts, there should be a link down below. If there's not in the description, please let me know. You can definitely follow me on all of my social media accounts through LINKTREE. And just check them all out. So I just wanted to let you guys know that that is a new feature that we have on here as well. 33-26. Celtics only had 1 turnover, and the Sixers were turnoverless in the first quarter. So they got off to a very good start. Maxey and Embiid have scored 11 points total combined, 11 points each, I should say. And the Sixers as a whole are just shooting really well. It was a good, dude, like, Harden for Simmons, man, like, that's going to go down in history as, like, one of the best trades, especially if the Sixers end up coming up large in the series. Paul Reed gets the basketball. He's trying to fight for the loose ball. It's football basketball as it goes on the court, and I didn't even see what happened. I think that the inbound pass was supposed to go to James Harden, and it was tipped around, and Marcus Smart and Paul Reed went diving for the basketball right near the half-court logo as the Sixers had to go all the way back into the backcourt. And Paul Reed and Marcus Smart, I believe, will have a jump ball here, and they will. 5 seconds are left on the shot clock. So the Sixers did somehow get the ball down the floor. So Reed will win the tip-off, and it goes to Harden. Harden with 4.5 seconds left to shoot. Harden, pump fake, pulls up from 30 feet. Yes! 32-footer by James Harden. Automatic 36-26 with the shot clock winding down. That was incredible. Malcolm Brogdon on the near corner, taking on Daniel House Jr. So House Jr. is playing for the Sixers, and he has not sniffed any minutes throughout this entire series. Smart goes up for 2. Great contest by B-Ball Paul. And James Harden grabs the rebound. It's Harden, Melton, Niang, Reed, and House Jr. for Philadelphia. And the ball goes out of bounds. It was last touched by Robert Williams III. So Tyrese Maxey, Tobias Harris, P.J. Tucker, and Joel Embiid all taking the seat for Philadelphia. We're just about a minute underway here in the second quarter. Harden gets the inbound. He gets a screen set by Paul Reed on the far wing. Takes it in the lane. Pump fake, pulls up for 2, and that's good. James Harden has scored the Sixers' first 5 points here in period number 2. 38-26. Smart, Brogdon, Tatum, Grant Williams, and Robert Williams all out there for Boston. Tatum gets the ball loose and stolen away by House Jr. It's 4-on-1. House Jr.'s going to solo it, and he goes up with a layup on the right side of the baseline. 40-26. And a timeout called by Boston. How about an 8-0 run by Philadelphia to start off quarter number 2? And with 10:29 left to go in the first half, the Sixers are going to take a quick step off. Let me take a sip of water. House Jr., man. I like it. It's working. Gotta tell you that. Daniel House Jr. Dog mentality. They came out slugging tonight. Keep it up, though, because you know what happens, man. Like, Boston's going to make their run, and I hate to do this. But you know that Boston's going to make their run. But give yourselves a large enough cushion so that when Boston does go on a run, you can at least stop it, and have that big of a cushion. The crowd is out of it, though. I can see that. I definitely see that. If you guys are new to my channel, as always, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell icon too, so that way you know when I upload. I give you this content for free, and the best thing that you can do is support me, man. Subscribe, and we're working our way now to 400. 400 subscribers. We just reached 350 tonight. Oh, man. That's another big milestone. Keep the gas on their foot. Yes, you do. You really, really do. Can't take that foot off the gas pedal, man. Got 17 people on here. It's nice. This is the best version of the Sixers I've seen in the playoffs so far. Set the tone. Dominate the glass. Get other guys involved. And Boston just looks out of sorts. I have to tell you. By the way, good job, JJ. Thanks, Roblox. I appreciate it, man. If you guys are new, I don't know if Snowman's in the chat or not, but make sure that you go subscribe to Snowman's channel. If he is still in the comments, $5 as well, man. Like, $5 has been coming on here a lot. Larry too, JC, my boy Josh Cohen. Make sure that you guys go subscribe to their channels too. You know what I'm saying? Because they've been very supportive, and I love them all. They're part of the JJ family. That's for sure. Yeah, so what else do you guys think? I'm shocked, man, that Daniel House Jr. is getting minutes. It's interesting. I don't know what I think about that. What do you guys think? Doc Rivers trying something different. That's going to be a point that we're going to have to talk about after the game, but hey, an 8-0 run by Philly, I'll take it, man. I will definitely take it. Oh, 7-0. 7-0 run. I do apologize. Frozen Food TV, man. Oh, thanks, Ralph. I appreciate you for subscribing, man. All right, 40-26. Jaylen Brown draws the double team, goes up with a 2, and he's fouled by Paul Reed. So Brown got the inbound, and he tried to take it in the lane, went up on the right side of the baseline, and he drew the pump fake and got Paul Reed to buy it, and he gets fouled by B-Ball Paul. Brown's first foul shot is up, and he drains it. So Jaylen Brown, now 26 years old, went to college at California University. He stands at 6'6", 223 pounds. He has been excellent in the playoffs so far. And the second foul shot goes in and out as the rebound goes to Paul Reed. It's 40-27 Philadelphia. We're about 2 minutes underway here in quarter number 2. Harden, bounce pass inside to Paul Reed. Reed puts it up and in. Oh, the pick and roll offense by the Sixers. 42-27. What a finish by Paul Reed, but what a pass by James Harden. Jaylen Brown working around the screen, gets the loose change stolen away. Well, it goes out of bounds, and it was last touched by Jaylen Brown. So Paul Reed played really good defense and just knocked it on the left knee of Jaylen Brown, and it went out of bounds on Brown's knee. So the Sixers get the ball back. Harden tries to dribble in the lane. He'll kick it out to House Jr. Pump fake, goes over to his left side, puts up a three, and that goes in and out. Malcolm Brogdon, wearing his purple shoes and purple socks, gets the rebound. Smart in the lane, goes up for a contested two, and De'Anthony Melton is guilty for the shooting foul. Smart initiating the contact. It's 42-27 with 9:23 left to go in the second quarter. It was actually George Niang, I believe, that got called for the foul, not De'Anthony Melton, as Niang was his defender, and he reached right in as Smart was going up for the two and made some contact with the left elbow. The first foul shot by Smart. That one hits the front of the rim, and it does not go in. Smart throughout the playoffs has been averaging about 11.5 points per game. He's also shooting 75% from the foul line. The second foul shot goes up, and the Sixers are up by 14 as Smart cuts it from 15-14. It's a 42-28 lead for Philadelphia. 10 seconds left on the shot clock for James Harden as he's standing over at the logo, being guarded by Malcolm Brogdon. 8 seconds left now. Harden tries to take it to the foul line. Step back jumper from the far wing. No. And Jaylen Brown comes up with his miss. That's now rebound number 4, I believe, for Brown. Got to fact check that, though, and I will do that in just a second. Derek White. He'll kick it all the way out to Smart. Smart at the top of the key. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Smart spins, fades, and passes it, I believe, to Williams. Here's Derek White's three-pointer. Did it go in? I don't think it did. And he was fouled, though, in the act of shooting. Now, if his feet were behind the line, it's going to be for 3, but let's see here. Was his second foot behind the line? It was. It was. So he's going to go to the line to shoot 3 free throws for Boston. And the foul was called on James Harden. First foul shot is up, and Derek White is able to get it to go. White averaged about 17.5 points per game against the Atlanta Hawks in the first round. And well, in the second round, he's only averaging about 11 points per game. Second foul shot is up, and that's good too. So he's going to the line for 3 as he was fouled beyond the three-point line. 42-30, the Sixers are up by a dozen with 8:45 left in the first half. The second foul shot, or the third foul shot, is good too. So White makes all 3 of his free throws. James Harden, the former Arizona State University man, has the basketball. He dribbles past Malcolm Brogdon, tries to step up on him, and he gets knocked down. Gives it up to Reed, though. Reed to House Jr. for 3. A line drive that goes in and out, and Robert Williams crashes the board. Brown gets a lot of physical attention on him as he'll hand it off to Brogdon. Brogdon's layup is up, and it's a runner, and it's gold. 42-33, timeout called by the Sixers as the Celtics have gone on a 5-2 run. And we'll be right back in just a little bit. Man, I'm so happy that they called that timeout because I needed a drink of water. Oh, Larry, I did see that Nick Castellanos hit a 2-run home run. That's nice. That is nice. Bro, I just sounded like Batman for a second. That is nice. I'll never do that again. Let's see. Okay, so this is off. Is this updated? Is this updated? 42-33. Okay, there we go. Nice. I'm still recording, right? Am I still recording? Yep. Okay, good. Had to just double check. Had a little scare for a second. All right, good. Yeah, Ralph, thank you for subscribing to my channel. I appreciate it, my guy. You're member number 352, dude. That's pretty sick. You're in for quite a treat. If you guys are new to my channel, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell icon as well, so that way you know when I upload or whenever I go live for a Sixers game, for a Phillies game, or for any type of a game, really. So, this is huge. Like, I understand that we're not even through the first half yet, but like, it's pretty big, man. It's pretty big that we have this lead. What if I told you Celtics is pronounced Celtics? Okay. Yeah, why Pats? I forgot to answer that question. Somebody else asked me that before. So the shortened version of the story is that I never really got into football when I was really young, and I went to an event with one of my youth groups that I was in while I was in high school. And they were like, Jason, you know, you talk a lot about basketball, you talk a lot about baseball. We should like get you into football. I'm like, all right, cool. And I was late to an event because they were supposed to show the Eagles game, and I think I had to like play practice that day. And the guy was like, you know what? Okay, we're just gonna get you like into football, and we don't care what game comes on next. And it was Patriots against the Colts, I believe it was. Was it the Colts or was it the Jets? I don't know why I always forget. But all I remember is that Aaron Hernandez had himself a really nice game, and I really liked his athleticism. And I don't know, I fell in love with the coaching style of Bill Belichick, and Amendola was there. And I don't know, I just thought that the team just looked fun, you know? Like, there was just something about them. The colors I liked. And I don't know, they were rallying behind. And they were down the whole game, and they came back, and that's how I fell in love with them. So, all right, a 6-0 run by Boston. Speaking of New England sports, Sixers, they lead by 9. Maxey goes up with a runner, and that one goes in and out. So it's Embiid, Harden, Niang, Harris, and Maxey in there for Philadelphia. Brogdon goes up with a bunny, and he cannot get that one to go. So, yeah, so that's the shortened version. All right, so Embiid at the top of the key. He'll hand it off to Maxey. Maxey at the top of the key himself, as if he was a running back. Embiid for 3, his third one. That's off the mark. And it actually went almost halfway in and just could not go down the drain. Brogdon with a step back, his two-pointer. That is so long. He was left wide open, too. Tyrese Maxey will try to battle or hand it off to Embiid, and Embiid tried to just volleyball it all the way to Tobias Harris. I don't know what that was about, but regardless, it's a turnover by the Sixers. It's their first, I believe. Last time I checked. Oh, Embiid tried to volleyball it because Robert Williams was coming in there, and he knew that he couldn't catch it, so he had to do something, and he tried everything that he could to give it to somebody. Tatum with 2 points in the first half tonight. He had 2 points in the first half in Game 4. Tatum goes up for 2, and he's fouled by Tobias Harris. His first 2 points, too, were at the foul line as well. Phillies up 3-1. Let's go, baby. 7:09 left to go in the fourth quarter. So Tatum tried to take it in the lane and dribbled it all the way to the cup. And he couldn't get the friendly bounce, but was fouled by Tobias Harris in the act of shooting. It's 42-34 as the first one goes up and in with 7:09 left to go in the first half. DeAnthony Melton will sub in for James Harden, as Harden will take a very quick seat. And his shoe was untied for a quick second, so he will go out there and take a little bit of a breather himself. Tatum's second foul shot. That one rims in and out. And Tobias Harris and Joel Embiid trying to get the rebound, and Harris was just like, I got it. And they were both hugging it at the same time, too. Saying it's mine. Maxey in the lane. Runner. That's up. And it goes a little bit too short. A little bit short. Tatum. Marcus Smart got fouled by P.J. Tucker away from the play, and Smart will get fouled by Tucker. 6 minutes and 50 seconds left in the first half. So Tucker tried to set his feet, and Marcus Smart went falling all the way to the hardwood. I mean, Smart was coming in from the left side and just got elbowed by PJ, and now the Sixers, I believe, are over the foul limit, and that's the second personal foul on PJ. And they're issuing a technical foul? Is that what they're doing? Are they giving a tech to somebody? I don't know. It's on Tyrese Maxey. Tyrese Maxey got called for a technical foul. That is not a sight that you see. And Tatum will go to the line to shoot a free throw. And Smart will then go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. But Tyrese Maxey got called for a technical foul. And he's still confused as to why. 42-35 with 6:50 left to go in the first half. So now Marcus Smart will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws as the Celtics are in the bonus in this second quarter already, and we're not even halfway done with the second quarter. First foul shot. It gets the friendly bounce. Hit the front of the rim and had the soft touch. It's 42-36. So, yeah, Tyrese Maxey got a tech on him. So one more tech, then he's gone. But it does not accommodate for, the fouls. Second foul shot is good. So the Celtics are able to get 3 points, one on a technical free throw by Jason Tatum, and the other 2 on free throws by Marcus Smart. Harris, catch and shoot, foul line, jumper, yes! It goes in and goes down the drain, 44-37. Smart directing the traffic. Joe Mazzulla trying to get his team set up here. The ball gets tipped, though, by Melton, and it still finds the hands of Tatum. Tatum swings it and gets the ball pickpocketed, or almost pickpocketed, I should say, by B.J. Tucker. Horford's three-pointer, though, is up, and that's no good. Grant Williams in there for Boston. Embiid will hand it off to Harris. We're just about halfway done this quarter. Harris, a step back, three-pointer. It goes in and out. Oh, man. Tatum is there to grab his miss. And Marcus Smart, again, from wing to wing, finds Horford. Tatum at the top of the key. His defender, DeAnthony Melton. Tatum's floater, nothing but nets. And now it's a 5-point game. Boston down 44-39 with 5:40 left to go in the first half. Tatum with 6 points so far. He's 1 for 7 from the field. That's his first field goal that he's made in this game. Melton to Embiid, who has 1 foot inside the three-point arc. Embiid goes up for 2. He's fouled by Grant Williams. Williams reached right in and swiped Joel Embiid on the left hand. And I believe Embiid will go to the line to shoot a pair of foul shots, and he will. He certainly will. Embiid in Game 4 played 46 minutes, which is the second most of his career in a playoff game, and was able to get 34 points. The first foul shot by Joel is up, and that's good. The Sixers, they won Game 1, 119-115 without Joel Embiid. Then they lost 121-87 in the second game. They also lost the third game, 114-102. And then were able to take Game 4 in overtime, and they won by a point, 116-115. So it's a tie series, and Embiid will make the second foul shot. It's tied at 2 apiece in this best-of-7 series. White's three-pointer is off the mark, and Tobias Harris climbs the ladder to get the rebound. 46-39. Tyrese Maxey on the far wing, go hand it off to Tucker. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Embiid on the low block, being guarded by Grant Williams, a guy that is about 5 inches smaller than him. A jab step, a 2, and he's fouled in the act of shooting. Grant Williams with his second foul in a row, and Joel Embiid trying to slow the game down. Got Grant Williams to fight, and Embiid will find his way back to the charity stripe. 5 minutes left in the first half. And Embiid going to the foul line once again as the first one is up. And that's good by Joel Embiid. So Game 6 will be on Thursday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time at the Wells Fargo Center. And if the game has to go to a Game 7, that'll be on Sunday. They haven't released the times for the game just yet, but it will be played in Boston if it were to go to a Game 7. Embiid, his second foul shot. He puts it up and nails it. And the Sixers are back up by 9. 48-39, and Embiid has 15 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 block as well. Harris taking on Jason Tatum. Tatum swings it all the way out to a wide-open Al Horford 3, and that one goes in and out. And Derek White went falling, but the whistles remain silent as he tried to get the rebound. James Harden has it. PJ Tucker got the rebound. Embiid on the low block, being guarded by Tatum. The ball comes loose, and they're going to say it was last touched by the foot of Joel Embiid. Good defense by Tatum as he was able to swipe it, and it hit the foot of Embiid, and the Celtics retain possession. Brown in the lane, then he gets called for a travel. He picked up his pivot foot, and the Sixers, from turnover to turnover, will get the ball back. Joe Mazzulla trying to pump the team up for the Celtics on the sideline, not happy with how they've been playing so far. Maxey at the logo for the Sixers, gets past half-court logo. Handed off to Harden. Harden being guarded by Horford. Embiid with the assist to Tobias Harris for a 3. Tobias Harris puts the Sixers up by a dozen. It's not just James Harden. They're getting contributions from Maxey and Harris, as Harris has 11 points so far, and he's 5 for 8 from the field and has 8 rebounds. Brown taking on James Harden, and Brown gets called for the charge. James Harden's feet were set, and Jaylen Brown in disbelief. Harden was inside the restricted area, just sacrificed his whole entire body. Brown trying to go up for an easy layup, and Jaylen Brown gets called for the charge, and now Jaylen Brown has to be careful because he has 3 fouls. So they're going to have to sit Jaylen Brown throughout the rest of this first half if they want to keep him going in the second half. The Sixers lead by a dozen. The Boston crowd looks out of it so far. Tyrese Maxey will hand it off to James Harden. His defender, Marcus Smart. Harden takes it in the lane, kicks it out to PJ Tucker for the near corner, and a three-pointer's up, and that one is no good, as Brogdon is able to climb the ladder and grab his miss. Horford steps into a three-pointer himself, and that's off the mark. Tyrese Maxey with a high rebound as he tried to utilize every single part of his wingspan. Maxey lets it fly, and that's no good. Embiid tried to tip it back up and in, and Tatum is able to grab his miss. Malcolm Brogdon with the basketball will go up with a reverse layup. No. Derek White trying to give the team a second chance, and Horford goes up for 3, and Tobias Harris is able to grab his miss. Al Horford has been missing from wide open range, and the Celtics haven't scored a bucket in 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Harden has the ball, and it is going to be a jump ball as Jason Tatum was trying to fight for the basketball himself. And the Sixers and the Celtics will have a jump ball here. So Harden was on the far wing as he got a handoff from Tyrese Maxey, and Harden tried to take it, and Jason Tatum almost stole it, but Harden was hugging the basketball. And Harden going up against Jason Tatum for a tip-off here. Harden standing at 6'5", Jason Tatum standing at 6'8", and Tatum wins the tip-off as he tips it all the way to Marcus Smart. 2:50 left in the first half. Tatum steps into a three-pointer. It's wide right. Horford with the offensive rebound. Smart. Unselfish play as he finds Jason Tatum, who goes cutting right to the basket and is able to throw down the 2. 2.5 minutes left in the first half. It's 51-41. Sixers lead by 10 in Game 5 of this series. Embiid goes up for 2, and he's fouled by Al Horford. Again, Joel Embiid slowing the game down. And Joel will go back to the line to shoot 2 free throws. The Sixers are in the bonus, so regardless of whether or not it's a shooting foul, if any foul is committed by either team, now both teams have a chance to go to the foul line. Embiid with 15 points. He's 4 for 11 from the field today so far. With 2:25 left in the first half, the first foul shot is up, and it's nothing but net. That gives the Sixers an 11-point lead. It is so nice to see that the Sixers are getting contributions from Tobias Harris and Tyrese Maxey. Sixers go up by a dozen as Embiid nails his second foul shot. That time around, and he's now 5 for 5 from the line. 2:20 left in the first half. Smart at the top of the key. He'll hand it off to Tatum, who's on the foul line extended. Thought about shooting a three, though, and then just hands it off to Horford. Horford taking on Maxey. A big mismatch there. Horford tries to pass it to White, and it goes out of bounds. And the Sixers will get the ball back. A bad pass by Al Horford, and another turnover by Boston. As they are out of sorts, Tobias Harris will find Embiid on the low block. Embiid taking on Horford. And Horford trying to stand his ground. Embiid with a step back goes up for two. And another foul is on Horford. I believe that is now foul number 4 on Al. Nope, that is just going to be foul number 2 on Al Horford. Apologize. Wow. 53-41. It seems like he has more fouls. So now Embiid will go to the line for his 8th and 9th free throws, and the first one is up. And it's gold. It is good as gold for Joel Embiid. 54-41. How about Embiid wearing his golden shoes? He has it's not fully golden, but it's white, and then it has a couple of gold spots on there. It's pretty shiny. Second foul shot by Joel. Yes. He's now 9 for 9 from the charity stripe. And he's shooting 87% from the line so far in the playoffs. Tatum steps into a three, puts it up, and puts it in. Jason Tatum starting to get things cooking for Boston. And trying to get them back into this ball game with 95 seconds left in the first half. P.J. Tucker is fighting for the loose ball. He'll find Harden. Harden to Harris. Harris thought about shooting the three, goes in the lane, goes up for two. No, Embiid with the rebound, though, and Tobias Harris got fouled in the act of shooting. Tobias Harris being very aggressive for Philadelphia, trying to wheel his way into the basket and get himself down the lane. And Harris will go to the line for 2 more foul shots. Tobias Harris has 11 points so far in this ball game, trying to get his 12th and 13 points. And that'll be big if he's going to be able to do that. In Game 1, he had 18 points as the first foul shot is up and good. The second game, he had 16. And then in Game 3, well, he really struggled. He only had 7 points in Game 3. And in Game 4, well, he had 9 points. So Harris with his second foul shot. Takes a couple of dribbles, puts it up, and it just goes out. It just goes out. Not by much. But the rebound goes to Boston by Malcolm Brogdon. It's 56-44. Tatum being guarded by DeAnthony Melton. Melton's a very good perimeter defensive player. Melton trying to stay in his grill house. Tatum goes up for 2, and a foul is called. I believe it'll be on DeAnthony Melton here. We'll have to wait and see. It is. Okay. So Jason Tatum has been scoring a lot of points for the Celtics as of lately. He was very quiet in the first quarter, and he's been very active over the last couple of minutes. The first foul shot by Tatum, he puts it up and in. Tatum has been leading the Boston Celtics in scoring in the playoffs. And this season, he's averaged 30 points per game on the season. He also shot 85% from the foul line and 35% from three-point range. And the second foul shot by Tatum is up, and that one is good. That one is good, too. And it's back to a 10-point game. 1 minute left to go in the first half. Embiid on the low block, taking on Robert Williams now. And now the double team comes as Tatum is there for the rescue. Tobias Harris, a good find by Joel Embiid. Harris back to Embiid for 2. Yes, with the shot clock winding down. 58-46. Another big shot by Joel. He has 21 in this first half. Smart goes up for 2, and Tobias Harris gets called for the shooting foul. He tried to block the shot by Marcus Smart, and was able to make contact with his right forearm. And with 44.1 seconds left in the second quarter, Tobias Harris gets called for his third foul. And Marcus Smart will go to the charity stripe to shoot 2 foul shots. The first one, it goes up, and it's in. It makes it now a 58-47 ball game. So Daniel House Jr. will step in for Tobias Harris. He's been getting a lot of minutes. 10 points by Smart. He's 2 for 3 from three-point range and 2 for 5 from the field. The second foul shot, no good. And Tucker is there to grab the rebound. Tyrese Maxey dribbling the basketball up the court. So it's Melton, Maxey, Embiid, House Jr., and Tucker for the Sixers. Embiid for 3 off the bounce pass by Tyrese Maxey. Smart is there to grab the rebound. 3-on-2 basketball. Tatum in the lane. He'll try to find Robert Williams. And another foul called on Joel. There's about 2.5 seconds separating the shot clock from the game clock. Reverse it. It'll be on Tyrese Maxey. It'll be on Maxey as he tried to push his way in, and Tyrese Maxey tried to reach right in. So Tatum will head on over to the foul line to shoot 2 more free throws. He cuts it to a 10-point game. Harden comes back in for Philadelphia. He'll sub in for Daniel House Jr. They wanted him in there for defensive purposes. Tatum with 14 points. He has scored 12 points, or all 14 of them in this second quarter. 26.4 seconds left, and the next foul shot is up, and that's good, and he cuts it to a single-digit deficit. Harden will inbound it to Joel Embiid. There's 2 seconds separating the shot clock from the game clock. 22 seconds left in the first half. Embiid will hand it off to Maxey as he gets past the half-court logo. And Maxey's just going to hold for one more possession as he's being defended by Derek White. Gets a screen set by Embiid, hands it off to Embiid. Embiid to Harden. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Harden has to get it off very quickly here. He goes into the far corner. He's double-teamed. He puts up a 2, and it clanks off the rim. Malcolm Brogdon. Oh, they're going to say it's a shot clock violation because it didn't even touch the rim. It clanked off the backboard. So 2.4 seconds are left now in the second quarter as Jaylen Brown will come back in for Boston. So they have a chance to cut it to a 6-point deficit going into halftime. Marcus Smart will inbound it from the near sideline. And Jason Tatum goes up with a shot, and that'll do it. That'll do it. It was a 3/4 court shot. Tatum thought he was fouled. But regardless, the Sixers have a 58-49 lead as they go into halftime. A great start by Philadelphia. Hopefully they can continue to cruise along. That would be really nice. And they'll be back in about 12 minutes or so for second half action. I need to take a quick step off, man. I got to catch my breath, and I got to take a little bit of a break. But don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell icon as well, so that way you know when I upload. Snowman, man, thanks for coming on in here. Make sure that you guys go subscribe to his channel, please. Puts out some awesome content, and, you know, I have nothing but mad love and respect for him, man. All right, we'll be right back. We're going to give the voice a little bit of a break. And, yeah, man, let's go Sixers. Let's go, baby. Sorry. For some reason, my stream deck wasn't working for a quick second. All right, now we're going to go to break. There we go. All right, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Sorry about the technical difficulties. We'll be right back. Bro, that music, like, always gets me fired up, man. I gotta tell you, like, this is when it really matters. And that music, I feel like, is just like, I don't know, like, it makes me think about, like, an adrenaline rush. You know what I'm saying? And I just really feel like that it fits the vibe, especially at this point of the series where every single game really matters. You know, we've been in this spot so many times before. Can we just get out of the second round? That's all we've wanted. We've been at this point for about like 4 out of the last 5 years. Man, it's tough. It is really tough. But I love what I'm seeing so far, man. I can't deny it. This team is doing a good job at rebounding the basketball. They came out, they set the tone early on. Tyrese Maxey has had a couple of moments. Tobias Harris has been shooting really well. This is a team effort tonight. And I'll be honest with you, I don't know if I saw this coming in the first half. I said that you're going to need James Harden and Joel Embiid to step up, but you're getting like 11 from Maxey and 11 from Harris, man. That's big. That is huge. You kind of figured at some point that Tyrese Maxey was going to have to try to get things going, and he did. But now the question becomes, okay, what types of adjustments is Boston going to make? How did the Sixers counterpunch that? And, okay, can you still try to win in the trenches? It sounds a little cliche, but what I mean by trenches in this case is, can you fight for those loose balls? You know that Boston's going to be physical, and they're going to come out there with more physical dominance. But can you outplay that? You know what I'm saying? So that is where my mind is right now. But I love the way that the team battled through in that first half. I really do. So I think it's awesome. Jay's intentionally to walk Marsh to get Sosa. It's funny. Phillies are winning 5-2. Yeah, see, I have it on. Don't you worry, man. I got it on. Can they keep their foot on the gas pedal? Snowman, that's a very good point. You bring that up. And I don't just relate that to the team. I relate that to Doc Rivers, too. Can the coaching decisions continue to be consistent? I actually, and I'll talk about it during the postgame show, I think that going to Daniel House Jr. as like your 8th guy might work. I mean, it showed that it's been working in this game so far. This guy's been very defensively dominant. Okay, he's played center before. Not telling you that he's the backup center for Joel Embiid, but what I will tell you is that if you need a defensive stop, at the end of the ball game, he might be a go-to guy over Jalen McDaniels. I mean, you see that he's getting more playing time than Jalen McDaniels is, but McDaniels is not a part of the 8-man rotation, man. It's him, and it's working. So that's a very good point that you bring. The Sixers are shooting 46% from the field. They've also made 7 out of 18 threes, while Boston has made 5 out of 19. They're winning the rebound battle 27-21. The Celtics did a much better job at rebounding the basketball in the second quarter. But can the Sixers just try to limit the amount of second chance opportunities that Boston gets? And if they are getting second chance opportunities, can the Sixers try to get back and defend the zone? Don't know, and we'll have to wait and see how it all plays out. So remember, the Celtics did win the tip-off first, so the Sixers will have the ball first at the start of the third quarter. Jaylen Brown does have 3 fouls. Celtics have won 8 out of their last 15 home playoff games. And the last time that the Sixers beat the Celtics in a series was back in 1983, which is crazy. All right, so James Harden gets the ball first. 8 seconds left on the shot clock as he gets past the half-court logo now. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Embiid with a step-back three-pointer over Horford. And it just had a little bit too much mustard on that one. It was a good thought by Embiid, and he almost drained it, but it went in and out. Tatum in the lane. Kicks it out to Horford. Horford, one more pass to Smart for 3. And Smart cannot make them pay. PJ Tucker is there to grab the rebound. Yep. 1982. Thank you. Thank you for correcting me. I appreciate that. Yes. Did I say 1983? I meant to say 82. Thank you. All right, the shot by Tatum, that one goes up, and it's a 60-49 ball game. As Tatum is able to tip that one up and in. 1982. That's right. 83 is when they won it, though. Tatum in the lane, goes up again, and that one is good. So it's 60-51. I think I just repeated the Tatum thing because I was looking at the scoreboard first. Embiid at the foul line, takes a jab step over Al Horford. Embiid tries to corral himself, and that's what he does. He draws the double team. He'll find Harden. Harden, step back, three-pointer from the far wing. And he gets fouled by Marcus Smart in the act of shooting. And Marcus Smart can't believe it. So James Harden will go to the line to shoot 3 free throws. That's exactly what he's going to do here. A nice step-back triple by James Harden. He couldn't get that one to fall, and Smart fouled him in the act of shooting by hitting him on the left elbow. And Harden's first foul shot goes up, and he drains it. So the Sixers are back up by 10. It's 61-51 as we just started the third quarter not too long ago. 10:23 left in the third quarter. The Sixers, their largest lead was at 15, and now they're up by 11 as Harden makes the second foul shot. Harden has a dozen points. He's 4 for 6 from the field today, and he also has 4 dimes as well. He takes a dribble, puts up the third foul shot, and drains that one too when the Sixers go up by a dozen. For Boston, it's Derek White, Marcus Smart, Jaylen Brown, Al Horford, and Jason Tatum out there for the Celtics as we're playing at the TD Garden in Boston, Massachusetts. Brown will try to fight through a screen, and he'll kick it out to White. White takes it to the lane, kicks it out to Horford for 3, and that's wide right. And James Harden was able to grab the rebound. Harden dribbles in the lane, a nice behind-the-back pass to Embiid. Embiid's 2, it rims in. It rimmed around the rosy, and it got the bounce and the friendly roll as well. Tatum will hand it off to Smart. Smart trying to tell the defense to come up on him, and they finally do so. Brown has been very quiet in this game so far. Tries to take it to the lane, an unselfish pass to White, and it gets blocked by Embiid. Joel Embiid going on 2 defenders. The ball gets stolen away, though, by Tatum. And Tatum gets the ball blocked by Joel Embiid, but he gets called for the foul. Embiid does. So some careless basketball by the Sixers, as there was a pass that was just intercepted by Jason Tatum. How about Brown making the unselfish pass, though, to try to find Derek White, and Embiid going up against 2 defenders. Jason Tatum came stealing for the basketball as a pass by James Harden was supposed to go to Maxey, and Jason Tatum intercepted it like he was a safety or a cornerback. The first foul shot is up, and that's good. So it's 65-51. Oh, sorry, that one goes in and out. I'm sorry. Oof, man. Stand corrected. So Tatum at the line has missed a couple of foul shots, but he makes the second one there. He has 13 points. And with 9:14 left to go in the third quarter, Maxey will find Embiid on the low block. Embiid with a nice pass to Harris on the far corner. Harris dribbles, puts up a 2, and it goes in. It hit the right side of the rim, then it hit the square in the backboard and bounced in. The ball has been rolling the Sixers' way. Brown steps into a 3 and drains it from the top of the key. And the Sixers are back up by a dozen as Jaylen Brown cuts the deficit from 15 to 12. Embiid on the low block again on the near sideline. 3 jab steps, a pull-up jumper over Horford. Yes! Oh, yes, baby! Joel Embiid has been on a clinic tonight. Uh-oh. Did I freeze my stream? Oh, I saw that I froze for a second. Okay, I'm still going. Thank goodness. All right, we're still live, right? Just make sure that you chat. Just to double check and make sure, man. Are we still live? I hope so. I really hope so. Comment down below if we are still live. All good. Okay, it's good. Thank God. Oh my gosh, that scared the crap out of me. I saw that my stream froze and my Comcast thing froze too. All right, so 8:05 left to go in the third quarter. The Sixers lead by 14. The shot clock resets to 14. Thank you. Affirmative. Thanks. Man, that's scary. That is scary. A big playoff game. That almost happened. Thanks, Jeremy. Appreciate it, man. All right, 69-55, 8:05 left to go in the third quarter. 10 seconds left on the shot clock as the shot clock resets for Boston. Tatum on the low block, taking on D'Anthony Melton. He'll find Marcus Smart for a wide-open triple, and it doesn't even hit the rim. P.J. Tucker will get the rebound for Philadelphia. It was airballed, and it was a long shot by Marcus Smart that didn't even touch the rim. Maxey will find Embiid. Embiid draws the double team, and now Derek White trying to play zone. And he'll step up on Embiid as Embiid puts up a 2, and that one is off the mark, and Horford is there to climb the ladder. 69-55. Tatum trying to dribble his way into the lane. Goes up with the left hand. No. Grabs his own rebound and puts it back up and in for Boston. 7:20 left to go in the third quarter. Teams that win Game 5 when the series is tied at 2-2 go on to win the series 82% of the time. So the Sixers lead by 12. Harden tries to take it to the lane and gets denied as the ball gets rebounded by Derek White. Good defense by Horford. Horford not looking to shoot. He'll pass it from wing to wing and find Jason Tatum, who backs his way out to the top of the key. Puts up a 3 over Embiid. That's no good, and P.J. Tucker grabs the rebound. Jaylen Brown goes falling, but the whistles remain silent. Harden thought about shooting it. He'll hand it off to Melton. Melton inside the foul line, bounce pass to Tucker. Tucker back to Melton. Melton controlling the traffic here. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. And Melton will scramble, find Maxey. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Maxey goes up for 2. No, and a foul is called on Tatum. A shooting foul called on Jason Tatum as Tyrese Maxey was being very aggressive. Tatum thought that he had his hands up and it was just a clean play. And the refs gave him a foul call. And we have a timeout called. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Sixers will be back in just a few moments. I was frozen for 2 or 3 seconds. I guess the overexcitement cost it. Or got it. Oh, man. Bro, what's going on with the Phillies, man? They're up 5-2 now, and now there's runners at second and third. Bro, I shouldn't even care about the Phillies tonight. I gotta put my heart and soul into the Sixers team, man, because their season is, I mean, it's not on the line, but these games matter, man. These games, I mean, and baseball matters too. Every game, I've always said it does matter, but oh my gosh, another Spider-Man? Oh my gosh. The first one was so good. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Oh man. I'm excited about that. If you guys are new to my channel, as always, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell icon so that way you know when I either go live or when I upload. Man, we just reached 352 tonight. I want to remind you guys to make sure that you show your boy JJ some love and support by giving to the channel. And also, we have a LINKTREE. So it's linked down below in the comment section. Be sure that you go follow my LINKTREE and subscribe to all my social media accounts and follow them, as they're all posted on the LINKTREE itself. So, yes. Let's take a sip of water. throw. Is Vladdy Guerrero up? Ew. Oof. Vladdy Guerrero Jr. Did it hit his hand? I don't know. I think it did. Ugh. How many people we got on here? Shout out to all the people that have been coming on here, man. Over like the last 4 months, man. Y'all are the best. We have 17 people on here. 18 people now. Be sure that you like, man. Sir Anthony gives up back-to-back singles, then commits an error. He committed an error himself? Jeez. Ugh. You mean a hit by pitch? Yeah, a hit by pitch. A replay under review now. I'm sorry, but how do you review a hit by pitch if you feel it? Unless it hit the knob of the bat first, which I guess is what they're looking at. I don't know, but wouldn't the player feel it? I don't understand why that's even a thing. The call stands, so it is a hit by pitch. Is that what it is? All right, here we go. We're back into the ball game. All eyes on the Sixers. Maxey will go to the line for 2 free throws. The first foul shot is up, and that one is good. And the second one, that one goes up and in for Tyrese Maxey. It's 71-57 Philadelphia. Maxey has been averaging 20.5 points per game this season during the regular season. And he's had himself a nice playoff performance so far. Tatum's three-pointer from the far corner. No, that goes in and out. That was a wide three. Wide open three. Harden to Embiid. Embiid will find Harden as he bounce passes it inside. Harden trying to take on Malcolm Brogdon here. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. He dribbles into the lane, kicks it out to Embiid. Embiid being guarded by Tatum, pulls up for 3 at the top of the key. That's off the mark. And Jaylen Brown once again goes falling. And Tatum is able to grab the rebound. Tatum goes up inside, and the ball goes out of bounds. It was last touched by Maxey. So the Boston Celtics and the Philadelphia 76ers playing each other in the Eastern Conference Semifinals. Robert Williams comes back in for Boston with 5:48 left to go in quarter number 3. Brown, pull-up, jumper, over Tucker. And it's good. Oh, my goodness. What a shot by Jaylen Brown. He had a hand in his face, and he still made it. Made it. Oh, man. That's what happens when you're talking so fast. James Harden at the logo. A screen comes by Embiid. Harden tries to work around it. Goes right through the trees. Goes up for a layup, and another foul is called. That time it's on Derek White. The Sixers doing a good job at getting the Celtics to foul. And it'll actually be on Robert Williams III. 71-59. 13 points by Harden. He has 6 boards and 5 apples so far. First foul shot. He puts it up, and he gets the roll to go. Harden has been very aggressive over the last 2 games. And even if he's not taking it to the rim, or even while he is taking it to the rim, if he's not putting up a shot, he's making the right pass as well. 72-59, the second foul shot is good, and that gives James Harden 15 points on the night so far. But Embiid has led the way in scoring for both teams. Brogdon lets it fly, puts up a jumper, and James Harden grabs the rebound. That's rebound number 6 for the Beard. Tyrese Maxey on the near wing for Philadelphia. To Tucker. Tucker to Embiid. Embiid being double-teamed. Jab step. Maxey. Tucker. Back to Maxey for 3. Yes! A big 3 by Tyrese Maxey. And that gives the Sixers a little bit more of a cushion. He was shimmying over towards his left side, and he was able to get it to go in midair. 16 points by Tyrese himself. Brogdon thinks about shooting a three, but then finds Tatum, and Tatum finally nails his second three-pointer. He has been ice cold from beyond the arc, but finally makes a big bucket. He's 2 for 9 from downtown, but he does have 23 points. Embiid thought about shooting a foul line jumper, pump fake, another jab step, puts up a 2, and that is money. Again in the bag for Joel Embiid. 78-62, Al Horford on the bench because he is in foul trouble. Tatum goes up with a runner over Embiid, and it goes in. It's back to a 14-point lead for Philadelphia. Embiid with 27 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 blocks. As Tyrese Maxey, who has the basketball, has 16 points. And he'll hand it off to Harden, who's inside the logo. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Harden to Embiid. Embiid with another foul line jumper. It rims in and out. Tucker trying to fight for the rebound. It goes to Melton. No. Melton will hand it off to Maxey, and the Sixers get an offensive rebound. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Harden, a dribble handoff to Embiid. Embiid's 2. Yes! Oh my goodness. 80-64. Another great unselfish play as the pick and roll has been electric tonight for Philadelphia between James Harden and Joel Embiid. Embiid trying to fight for the rebound off of the miss by Tatum, and Tatum literally is crying woof as he said that Embiid did not touch it last, or Embiid did touch it last, and that it should be, oh my gosh, still arguing with the ref and saying that it still should be Boston Celtics basketball. And well, the Celtics are looking to go for a little bit of a change here as Peyton Pritchard comes in. He has not played in all series. He's not played throughout this entire series for the Celtics. Mazzulla goes into panic mode. Harden, three-pointer. That's up, and a foul is called on Jaylen Brown. Again in the act of shooting. And Harden will go back to the line for 3 free throws. I mean, man, he was on the far wing, beat Jaylen Brown off the dribble, and a timeout is called by Joe Mazzulla. And we'll be right back in just a few moments as Harden will go to the line for not 1, not 2, but 3 foul shots. With 2:44 left in the third quarter. Yes, man. Yes, baby. Let's go. Oh, boy. Bases loaded now for Toronto. Uh-oh. Come on, man. Gregory Soto's in. This is the inning here for the Phillies to try to get out of this. Toronto has a chance. It's pretty much through this inning here. Oof. Next baseball game we're calling is on Friday, man. Because tomorrow I have to film a game, and that's going to interfere with the Phillies game at 4 o'clock. And then on Thursday we got Game 6 of the Sixers. So Friday we'll be doing our first Phillies game of the week, and that feels like a while, but again, we're going to get so many opportunities to call Phillies games, so, you know, don't worry. Don't you worry about that. Go Sixers. Yes, man. Go Sixers. If you guys are new to my channel, as always, don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the bell icon as well. We just reached another milestone, and we have reached 350 subscribers. We're now at 352, so if you want to be a part of the JJ family, make sure that you join, man. A big round out, and that retires, Danny Jansen, bro. Huge. Okay, that's nice. But yes, go Sixers, of course, man. What has surprised you guys about this game so far? The main thing that has surprised me, I gotta tell you, is that Tyrese Maxey and Tobias Harris have been making a lot of contributions. I don't know what it is, but they're playing really, really well. Like, this is their best version of team basketball that they've played. Seriously. Like, you couldn't have asked for a better performance for the Sixers tonight. Phillies don't allow any more runs. Yeah, I saw that. I just said, that they just got out of the inning. And if you just subscribe to my channel, I want to make sure that I thank you. You can also comment who you are down below so that I give you a shout out, man. I don't always get the notifications on my phone, so if you're new to my channel and you just subscribed, man, don't forget to shout yourself out, bro. And I call everybody bro. So what a game. This has been a lot of fun. Okay. 2:44 left to go in quarter number 3, and the Sixers lead by 16 points. So the Sixers are also in the bonus as well. That's the other good news. So Harden will go to the line to shoot 3 free throws as Brown got called for the foul again. The first one goes up, and it does not get a good roll. As it goes out, so Harden is 6 for 8 from the line tonight. He has 7 rebounds and 6 assists and 15 points. And not a whole lot of turnovers, only 2 by Harden. The second foul shot by Harden. That time it goes in, so he's 1 for 2 from the line. I got to tell you, the Celtics have been getting into a whole lot of foul trouble. Jaylen Brown now has 4 personal fouls, and he's not going to come back until at least the fourth quarter. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Jaylen Brown, and the third foul shot by Harden is good, so he makes 2 out of 3 free throws. It's 82-64. With 2:40 left in quarter number 3. Smart at the top of the key. Lob pass inside to Robert Williams, and he throws it down a wide open lane, and it makes it a 16-point game. Tyrese Maxey will try to slow the tempo down and milk the clock down as much as possible. He'll hand it off to Melton, who's on the near wing. The Sixers going from right to left. The Celtics going from left to right. Embiid draws the double team. A behind the back bounce pass to Melton. Oh, man, what a pass that was. 2.5 seconds left on the shot clock. Embiid has to put up a prayer. He puts it up, and it won't count. I don't think D'Anthony Melton realized how much time was left on the shot clock, and he was just taking his grand old time out there. But regardless, it's a turnover by Philadelphia. There's Daniel House Jr. coming in, and James Harden will take a seat. House Jr. today, 2 points in 5 minutes. He also has a rebound and is +2 in the plus-minus category. Tatum will get the handoff pass from Smart, and he throws it away to House Jr. House Jr. with a home run pass to Melton. A pump fake and a layup is up, and that's good. That is good. It's 84-66. The Sixers lead by 18. Smart goes up with a foul shot, and that is up, and that is no good. He was at the foul line, and he tried to make a 2, but it was in the act of shooting. D'Anthony Melton was able to make a really nice play, as I thought Tatum was going to pass it, but I didn't see D'Anthony Melton sniping up right behind him, and he just tipped it out to Daniel House Jr. House Jr. made a nice football pass, and Melton came in for the touchdown. 84-66 with 1:40 left in the third quarter. Tatum with a layup. That goes up. Count the bucket and a foul. And now Tatum will go to the line to shoot 1 more foul shot. He got fouled by D'Anthony Melton. I thought maybe that was all ball too, but regardless, 27 points by Tatum. He's 8 for 22 from the field. And he'll go to the line for 1 more. And the foul shot is up, and it's now back to a 15-point ball game. 93 seconds left in the third quarter. Sixers cannot take their foot off the gas pedal because we know what happened in the last game. Maxey lets it fly, and he can't get that one to go. It was a wide-open 3, but Brogdon climbs the ladder and grabs the miss. Tatum tries to part the Red Sea, but it gets denied by Joel Embiid. House off to the races. He puts up a 2, and he gets the friendly bounce and finishes on the left side of the baseline. A nice play by Joel Embiid. Good defense leading to great offense. Smart. He'll find Tatum. Tatum passes it around the timeline, and they'll find Brogdon. Brogdon puts up a 2 over Daniel House Jr., and Joel Embiid is able to get the rebound. 45 seconds left in quarter number 3. Maxey being guarded by Pritchard. He's been very quiet ever since he came in. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Embiid tries to go into the lane. He has to pass it to somebody. He'll find Maxey. Maxey with a runner in the lane. Yes! He goes up with the right hand, and it's good as gold. An assist by Joel Embiid again. 88-69, and the Sixers lead by 19. 4 seconds separating the shot clock from the game clock. Tatum at the logo as he gets past the half-court mark. And he'll try to go up against Anthony Melton. He passes it to Brogdon. Brogdon back to Tatum. Tatum trying to go over to his left side. 4 seconds left on the shot clock. He goes over to his left side, puts up a 3, and he drains it. That was a clutch shot by Tatum. 6 seconds left as the shot clock is unplugged. Maxey has the basketball. 2.5 seconds left. Maxey pulls up for a 35-footer. And it just goes out. And that'll do it. In the third quarter, the Sixers lead by 16 points, and we go into quarter number 4. It's 88-72. Oh, boy. Let's go, baby. That is sick. If you guys are new to my channel, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. I give you this content for free, man. You should definitely subscribe to my channel. You know what I'm saying? We do like old school play-by-play, if you know what I'm saying. This is what I want to do with my life. And I want to take it to a whole new level by taking the classic version of doing play-by-play, but also incorporating you guys into the story. You know what I'm saying? And have you be able to talk to me. We have a one-on-one connection, but we also have a one-on... How many people we have in here? Like 20? Do we have 20 people in here? Something like that? I don't know. Something pretty good, though. They got 18. 18 people. Nice. So, yeah, smash the like button and smash the subscribe button as well. And let me know what your thoughts are on this game down below. Man, I want to hear from you all. I want to read your comments. I just want to hear your thoughts. I mean, I think that this is like the best type of basketball that we could ask for the Sixers. Seriously. I didn't anticipate this. I didn't anticipate Tobias Harris getting 16 and Maxey getting 18. Harden has 17 points, but this is like a collective group effort. And it's not just two big stars going at it. This is huge. This really is, man. Game 4 played such a big difference. And Tatum, I'll tell you, Tatum has 31 points, but he's 9 for 24 from the field. So that means that his shooting percentage is less than 40%. And Al Horford doesn't have any points. He's 0 for 7 from 3. 0 for 7 in 21 minutes. Wow. Some of them are just wide open threes, too. This could be it, man. I'm just telling you. Just do not collapse here. You know Boston's going to go on a run. How do you counter that, though? How? How do you counter that? Oh, what a catch by Castellanos. All right, Suns and Nuggets are up next. So Brown will start off the fourth quarter. He's in foul trouble, though, as he has 4 fouls. Paul Reed comes in for Philadelphia. So he will sub in for Joel Embiid. James Harden, the beard man, back in himself as well. So the Sixers are shooting 35% from downtown, but they've been winning the rebounding battle. It's 38-29 in that category. And the Sixers have also done a very good job on defense. 88-72 as we start off quarter number 4. Brown tries to go inside the lane to Williams, and it gets denied by Daniel House Jr., but it goes out of bounds. Last touch by House. 9 seconds are left on the shot clock as 15 seconds are underway here in quarter number 4. The Sixers have James Harden, Paul Reed, DeAnthony Melton, and George Niang and Daniel House Jr. all out there for the Sixers. Brown will get the inbound. A pass that actually ends up getting fouled by Paul Reed. I thought that the pass was going to be turned over, but Reed stuck his hand into the cookie jar and also made a little bit of contact, and it was a reach and foul. So the Celtics will inbound it again. The shot clock resets to 14. Brown will inbound it from the far sideline. Marcus Smart with the ball at the top of the key. Smart goes up with a 2, puts it up, and he's fouled by Daniel House Jr. So Smart will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Smart has been very active in this ball game, and the first foul shot is up, and he nails it. It's 88-73. Embiid on the bench, sitting right next to Montrezl Harrell. And Harrell, who hasn't played in any part of the series, is sitting right next to Dwayne Dedmon. Second foul shot, he puts it up and in as well. So it's now a 14-point ball game. Melton trying to work his way around the screen again. Thought about putting up a 3. And he'll hand it off to Niang. Niang's 2-pointer, that one goes up, no. Niang tries to save it, and he says, oh, shucks, as it goes out of bounds. So Tatum has 31 points. He also has 9 rebounds, and that leads the Boston Celtics. He also has 4 assists, too. Smart gets the ball stolen away by House Jr. It's 4-on-2 basketball. House Jr. in the lane, goes up with a layup again, yes! Another layup by Daniel House Jr. And great defense once again by the Sixers, taking advantage of the Celtics' woes. Harden goes over to the floor. The call does not get called. And Robert Williams gets fouled on the play. So Tobias Harris will come out. And he will go over to the bench for the Sixers. And Marcus Smart also comes out as well. 90-74, the Sixers lead by 16 with 10:45 left in the fourth quarter. Brown pulls up and knocks down the 2 from the near elbow. So it's Harden, Melton, Niang, Reed, and Daniel House Jr. for the Sixers. Harden will hand it off to House Jr. House Jr. pump fake. He goes inside, goes up with the left hand again, and that's good. Man, Daniel House Jr. is taking advantage of the minutes that he's getting, and Doc Rivers, excellent work by him. Sixers have 12 points off the bench. The Celtics only have 9. Brogdon with a 2 himself, and he lays it up and in. So the Sixers are actually doing a good job at holding the fort down while Joel Embiid is sitting. House Jr. with the screen as James Harden gets past half court. Harden being guarded by Pritchard, and Pritchard just almost flopped there. Harden pulls up and fires the trigger for 3. And Jaylen Brown has something to say about it and grabs his miss. Tatum on the other end for Boston. Lays it up and lays it in. Count the bucket and a foul on Daniel House Jr. And the lead is cut to 12. With 9:44 left in the fourth quarter, fans starting to try to get back into this ball game. The Sixers have done a good job at keeping them out. But the Celtics have gone on a little run themselves. And Tatum was able to get the bucket and a foul. Tatum has 33 points tonight. He scored only 2 points in quarter number 1 and has been firing on all cylinders. It's Game 5 as the series is tied 2-2 in the Eastern Conference Semifinals between the Celtics and the Sixers. And the foul shot is up, and Jason Tatum converts on the old-fashioned three-point play. 92-81. Harden will hand it off to Daniel House Jr. House Jr. back to Harden. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Harden with a behind the back bounce pass to House Jr. He'll kick it out to Maxey. Maxey pulls up for 3 and knocks it down from the far wing. Another big shot by Tyrese Maxey. And P.J. Tucker is loving it. From the sideline, Reed tries to deny it, and Jaylen Brown is fouled by B-Ball Paul. In the act of shooting. Well, Paul Reed was trying to be physical and ended up trying to swipe it out of his hand and just could not do it as he made some contact with the left elbow. Tyrese Maxey, after he made the three-pointer, trying to shush and silence the crowd. He's 5 for 9 from downtown. He has 21 points in this ball game. And Brown's first foul shot goes in and out as it rims around the rosy and does not get the friendly roll. Embiid comes back into the ball game with 9:15 left to go in the fourth. Reed will take a seat. High fives Jalen McDaniels, Furkan Korkmaz, and everybody else on the Sixers sideline. Foul shot number 2 by Brown goes up, and that one's no good either. It's no good either. So he goes 0 for 2 from the line. Tyrese Maxey is back at the logo for the Sixers. 9 minutes to go in the fourth. Maxey working around the screen. Thought about shooting it. Will hand it off to Embiid. Embiid tried to go up inside to Daniel House Jr., and House Jr. could not get it to go. It was stolen away by Horford. Brogdon, his runner, is up. And that is no good, man. He missed a wide-open layup. And B.J. Tucker is there to grab the rebound. Harden will try to step up. He'll dribble around the timeline. Kicks it out to Embiid. Embiid left wide open for 3. Yes! Oh, yes, Joel Embiid. What a game! Timeout called by Boston. And the Sixers are up by 17 points with 8:31 left in regulation. Harden, inside, outside. He knew that the double team was coming. And you can't leave the big man wide open for 3 because he'll make you pay for that. Oh, my goodness. Guthrie up batting. Man, I can't focus on the Phillies right now, my guy. I'm sorry. My focus is on the Sixers, bro. This is, like, so much more important. It really is. Oh, boy. If you guys are new to my channel, as always, don't forget to like and subscribe. We do Sixers games. We do Sixers podcasts. We do Phillies games. We do Phillies podcast. Patriots games, Patriots podcast, and Flyers podcast. We'll be doing some Flyers games, though, next year. Hopefully they'll be a lot better, but that's a whole nother discussion. And we will have that discussion probably once the Sixers season is done and when things are settling down. But the Sixers, man, they've been keeping us really busy, along with the baseball schedule as well. Lots of content, lots of things to do, but I'm all for it, man. Go as far as you can and try to give me some more work. You know what I'm saying, bro? Just get to the Eastern Conference Finals. I'm really proud of this team. This is an incredible game. You couldn't have asked for anything better than this. Seriously. LC, man. Yeah, I explained the story before. I don't hate the Eagles. I just am a Patriots fan. It's really weird. I'll have to tell you the story another time. I explained it before, but I can't explain it again right now because my mind is all on Sixers basketball. I gotta tell you. But yes, I am a Patriots fan. But yes, man. Oh, gosh. If you guys are new, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. Also, make sure that you follow me on all my social media platforms, okay? The link to my LINKTREE is down below in the description area, I believe. It's also in the comments section somewhere as well. I don't know if you're on, but if you have it by any chance, if you could post it, I'd really appreciate it. I think that it already came on, though, like not too long ago. But shout out to Gabe, man. Shout out to Gabe. Do it next pregame. What are you talking about? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, for sure, bro. Yeah, it's just a weird story. I never got into Eagles football till I was I never got into football till I was in high school, and the game that I was watching was a Patriots game. I went to an event, and I was late to the event, and they were like, you know what, Jason, you talk about basketball, you talk about the Phillies a lot, so like let's like get you into football. I was late to the event. It was supposed to be an Eagles game, and I was late, and they were like, you know what, screw it, we're just gonna get you into football. And the Patriots game was on, and the Patriots was able to uh, win my love. That's how it goes. All right. Time resumes as the timeout is over by Missoula. 98-81. The Celtics have 3 timeouts left. The Sixers have 4. Brown takes it in the lane, and it was a good play drawed up by Joe Missoula as he goes up with a floater, and it's good. Daniel House Jr. still out there for the Sixers. He's been getting a lot of minutes in this second half. Tyrese Maxey at the logo. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. I'm sure that Doc Rivers is going to have the whole lot to answer about that. 8 seconds left on the shot clock in regards to Daniel House Jr. Maxey pulls up a foul line jumper. It goes up, and it goes in somehow, some way. And the Sixers have hit the century mark. They're up 100-83. 23 points by Maxey. The big three is showing up tonight. Tatum's three goes in and out, but he grabs the rebound. House Jr. couldn't get it to go. Harden steals it away, though, on the bad pass by Tatum. Harden, a floater, goes up, and it goes in. It was a lob pass inside to Daniel House Jr. And House Jr. was able to get it, and he put it up and in with the left hand. And the Sixers have a 19-point lead with 7:12 left to go in the fourth quarter. Brown steps back, pulls up for 3, and that's no good either. Smart tries to fight for the rebound, and Daniel House Jr. gets a blocking foul called against him. I mean, now's the time to pretty much play him, though, because you just have to try to give some of your guys some rest. 7:06 left in regulation for the Boston Celtics and the Philadelphia 76ers. So Smart will go back to the line to shoot a pair of foul shots. He is 7 for 9 from the line tonight as he drains the first one. In 30 minutes, he's shooting 2 for 7 from the field. He has 13 points, but he's minus 14. 7:06 left, and the second foul shot by Smart is up, and that's good. Tobias Harris comes back in for Daniel House Jr., so it's Maxey, Tucker, Embiid, Harden, and Harris for Philadelphia. Embiid trapped in the half court. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Embiid loses the basketball, and it goes out on Joel Embiid. So the Celtics have been trying to double-team him now ever since he gets the basketball at the half-court set. Brown pulls up over Embiid and knocks it down. And the Sixers call timeout as Boston is not going away yet. 102-88 with 6:45 left to go in the fourth quarter. The game is not over, and the Celtics are not out of it yet. But the Sixers have been in full control. That's for sure. Nice. Good stuff, man. Bro, no, we can't do that. I mean, bro, come on. Yeah, I've seen them blow leads too, but like, I don't know, man. Like, this feels different. This feels like it's a different team. I'm telling you, it feels like it's a different team. It really does. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, my guys. If you guys are new to my channel, make sure that you Comment down below. I want to hear what your thoughts are in the Sixers game, man. The chat's been kind of quiet in that regard. Man, I understand that there's still 6.5 minutes left, and that Boston can go on a run, but I just have to say it right now. This team is really playing good basketball. Like, this is their best team basketball that I have seen this season. Seriously. Against a really good opponent in a playoff atmosphere. This tells me a lot. PJ Tucker doesn't even have any points. Neither does George Niang. You know where the Sixers have been getting help on the bench? It's Daniel House Jr. 10 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist, man. 115-109, Sixers winning. That's what you think the final score is going to be? You think that Boston is going to score 21 points over the next 6.5 minutes? We're being quiet because we don't want to jinx it. I understand. No, I get it. And also, basketball is just so fast-paced, and you're probably just like, okay, like every time like the action comes, it's just like, man, we can't say anything until there's a timeout. I understand that too. I totally get it. But I'm happy that you guys are here. And that you get to share this experience with me, because we have to finish the job. Finish the job and go back home up 3-2. Okay. Here's Larry Bird's shoes. Oh, if I don't know if I like this, that they're showing that. That doesn't make me feel good. I don't know, baby. I don't know. All right, so both teams have 3 timeouts left with 6:45 left to go in the fourth quarter. The Sixers will inbound it, and Tyrese Maxey has it as he tried to pass it to Harris, and Harris just gave it right back to him. Maxey gets past the half-court set, or the half-court mark. He's standing at the logo. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Maxey takes it to the lane, goes up with a runner, and goes up and finishes with the underhanded scoop. It's 104-88. Sixers lead by 16. Al Horford passing it to Derek White. White on the near wing being guarded by Embiid. And a chase down block by Joel Embiid as Derek White tried to go up with the right hand at the rim. Harden to Maxey. He lets it fly. And that is just a little bit short. Brown got the rebound. Embiid trying to fight for the loose change. And he gets called for the foul. And now Joel Embiid signaling for a challenge review here because he thought that he got all ball. But they probably won't challenge it. Let's see here, though. How about the finish, though, by Tyrese Maxey? He has been doing a good job at getting to his spots, and that's because the reason why is because Boston has just been trapping James Harden a little bit more. And Joel Embiid. So now guys are getting more open looks, and the Sixers are knocking down their shots. So Brown will go to the line for 2 free throws because the Celtics are in the bonus. Sixers are over the foul limit in the fourth quarter, and we're not even halfway done. The first foul shot was up and good. The second one just hits the front of the iron, and Harden is there to grab another rebound. That is rebound number 8. Harden on triple-double watch. 17 points, 10 assists, and 8 rebounds. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Harden tries to make a football pass inside to Embiid, and it gets deflected, goes out of bounds, and it'll still be Sixers ball, but they only have 6 seconds left on the shot clock. 5:48 left in regulation. The Sixers lead 104-89 against the mighty Boston Celtics. James Harden will inbound it from the far sideline. He's conducting the traffic here. He'll find Embiid. Embiid at the foul line extended. 3.5 seconds left on the shot clock. A good steal by Jaylen Brown. And great defense by Horford. Brown in the lane goes up, and it's denied by Embiid on a chase down block. Harden playing 1-on-2 basketball, and Joel Embiid gets another block. He denied Jaylen Brown, and Brown didn't even see him coming. Embiid on the other end tries to pull up, and he's fouled by Brown. That's foul number 5 on Jaylen Brown, and one more than he's done. That was like a LeBron James chase down block that Joel Embiid made. Except it's not in the Game 7 of the finals. This time it's in Game 5 of the NBA Eastern Conference Semifinals. And Embiid will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. He's shooting 91% in the playoffs at the line now. The first foul shot, he puts it up, and he misses it. He can't believe it. Sometimes he'll grimace when he knows that it's not going to go in and it doesn't feel good off the hand, and he did right there. 104-89. 5:23 left in regulation. The Sixers are up by 15. Embiid trying to put the Sixers up by 16 points. He's been putting the team on his back, but has also gotten a lot of contributions tonight as the second foul shot is up, and he makes it. What a game by Joel Embiid. Robert Williams will find Jaylen Brown. Brown's three-pointer is off the mark, and Harris climbs the ladder to get another rebound. Harris has a double-double, 16 points and 10 boards for Tobias Harris. And another timeout is called. This time it'll be by Philadelphia with 5:07 left in regulation. And the Sixers will be back in just a few moments. Nice. Nice, man. The Sixers have had the answers. Also, I'm listening while I work, so I can't chime in as much. No, I got you, man. I got you. Don't forget, guys, if you're new to my channel, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe at the bell icon, so that way you know when I upload. We go live for Sixers games, we go live for Phillies games. And that's what we've been doing a lot lately. We have 16 people on here. That's really good, man, for basketball. That makes me really happy. I'm sure that not all 16 of you have liked my page and have subscribed to my channel. What are you guys waiting for, man? Subscribe. It's free. If you love the Sixers as much as I do, if you love the NBA as much as I do, the MLB as much as I do, the NFL as much as I do, man, and the NHL too. I do like the NHL a lot. Make sure you subscribe. Just not doing a whole lot of hockey content because Flyers just aren't in the playoffs, you know? But next year we will do some games, especially in the beginning. But this is big, man. Okay. Sixers' largest playoff win at Boston was 110-94, and that was in the Eastern Division Finals of Game 4 back in 1955. Yeah, man, I know. That's why we've been doing Sixers, because they don't stink. They've been frustrating, but all right, here we go. Maxey goes up with a runner. No. Tries to grab the loose change, and he's fouled by Robert Williams. That was a very late whistle. Oh, my goodness. Williams grabbed the rebound and was trying to go out in transition, and he made about 2 steps, and they just said, no, sir. It was like a batter was up at the plate thinking that he got ball 4 and was running over towards the bases and was just denied that by the home plate umpire. First foul shot by Maxey. It goes up and in. 106-89 with 4:59 left in regulation. Sixers lead by 17 points and make it 18. As Maxey makes the second foul shot. Tyrese Maxey with 25 points. He's been the Robin to Joel Embiid tonight, along with James Harden as well, and Tobias Harris. Jason Tatum finds the open lane, gets a lot of daylight, and finishes it with the right hand as he lays up a runner. Tatum has 36, but he's 11 for 27 from the field. Maxey with the give and go to Tucker. Tucker's first 3 points is gold, and the Sixers have capitalized again. A near corner three-pointer up by P.J. Tucker, and now every single starter has a point, at least. Brown tries to get the ball to go up, and a foul was called. I believe it'll be on P.J. Tucker. Nope, they're going to say it's on Joel Embiid. So 4:11 left in the fourth quarter. And Jaylen Brown, who's been very quiet from the second quarter on, will go to the line for 2 free throws. That was definitely a foul in the act of shooting, for sure. First foul shot by Brown. He puts it up, and that is no good. Man, Jaylen Brown from the foul line tonight has really been struggling. He's 2 for 6 from the line. Even though he has 23 points, it just feels like it's been very quiet. Second foul shot. He nails it. 110-92. 4:08 left in regulation. Sixers just have to milk the clock down as time is not on their side. Or as time is on their side, sorry. Maxey pulls up for 3 again. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my, Tyrese Maxey. And the Sixers are up by 21 points. That is their largest lead of the game. And another timeout called by Boston. They have 2 remaining, and they'll be back in just a few moments. Man, that was nice. That was nice, man. Oh, that was so nice. That 3 was just money. It's good to see Tyrese Maxey step up, man. They needed that. This was a good game. All right, I'm going to take a very, very quick step off. I need to stretch for a quick second. I'll be right back. I know, Mike. I'll be right back. Fans are filing out of the stadium at the TD Garden. And Sam Hauser will come in, as well as the rest of the bench unit for Boston. The first three-pointer by Hauser goes up and in. 113-95. Daniel House Jr. will hand it off to Maxey. The Sixers have not pulled out their starters just yet. 8 seconds left on the shot clock for Maxey. He's trying to go for 30. He pulls up, and it's no good. That one's no good. So Hauser, Pritchard, Luke Cornett, they're all out there for Boston. How about Pritchard finally hitting another 3? It's at 2 in a row now. It's 113-98. Harris will inbound it to Maxey. So it's Maxey, Harris, House Jr., Tucker, and Harden. And now the Sixers are just going to milk the clock down. 2:40 left in the fourth quarter. The double team comes by Boston. Tucker in the lane goes up with a runner. That's a little bit short. And Cornett comes up with the loose change and grabs the rebound. 2:25 left in the fourth quarter. Pritchard takes it and goes up with a runner. That time it's a little bit short, and Tucker is there to say, I got it. And he gets the rebound. Maxey has to try to pass it to somebody, and he'll pass it to Harris. Harris trying to get past the half-court mark, and he does, but they're going to say it is a backcourt violation. It is a backcourt violation, so that's another turnover by Philadelphia. Embiid on the bench. I believe that the Sixers may pull their starters here pretty soon. Yep, Shake Milton's going to come in for the Sixers. It'll be the first time that he is playing in this series. Boston fans are stunned, and they are silent. at TD Garden, just by the looks on their faces. 2:05 left in the fourth quarter. Pritchard with a three over Shake Milton. That one goes in. And the Celtics are down by a dozen with 2 minutes to go. Harden will find Shake Milton here. Milton has to pass it, and the ball goes out of bounds, and it'll be Boston ball. Oh, man. Celtics are not done yet. 113-101. Pritchard tries to pull up for three. It goes up, and that's off the mark. It goes out of bounds, though. Grant Williams, did he touch it last? I don't know. It will be Sixers basketball. They're going to say that Williams did touch it last. So the Sixers lead by 12. Shake Milton will try to inbound it, but they're going to call a timeout first. Sixers are going to try to regroup themselves here. They're up by 12, though. They have one timeout left, and with 1:46 to go, they will call a timeout, and they'll be back. Oh, boy. If you guys are new to my channel, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell icon, so that way you know when I upload. Star Wars, man, I can't focus on the Phillies, my guy. I'm in Sixers mode, dude. I really am. I'm happy that the Phillies won, but, man, my mind is on the Sixers, bro. It just is. Just pull this out, man. That's all I ask. Can we not blow this game? Please, Doc. We were up by 21, like not too long ago. Now it's 12 points. Ugh. Come on, man. Whew. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. The Sixers lead 113-101 in Game 5 of the Eastern Conference Semifinals. Winner of this game goes up 3-2. And the Sixers will get to advance the ball. The Celtics have 2 timeouts left, and the Sixers only have 1. Harden will find House Jr. House Jr. back to Harden at the logo. Here's Tobias Harris, who's still in the ball game. He'll take it to the lane. He'll find Shake Milton, but he stepped out of bounds. And Boston has another chance. And this time they could cut it to a 2-point, or they could cut it to a 12-point lead. Sorry, they are down by 12. They could cut it to a 10-point lead or into single digits, and now DeAnthony Melton's going to come in because the Sixers are going to need some stops on the perimeter. Shake Milton comes back out. 98 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, so Pritchard directing the traffic here. Celtics are still going to go to their stars. Cornette goes up for three. That's no good. House Jr. secures the rebound, and James Harden will get it, and he's fouled by Luke Cornette. And James Harden will go to the line, I believe, to shoot 2 free throws, or did the Celtics have a foul to give? Let's see here. It didn't signal that the Sixers are in the bonus, so I believe that Harden will inbound it. There's Joe Mazzulla from the far sideline. Jason Tatum also on the bench. And the Sixers will inbound it. It will be the Tyrese Maxey. Harden trying to play keep away here. And they'll just pass it out to DeAnthony Melton. All the way to Maxey. Maxey being double-teamed. He'll find Daniel House Jr. House Jr. back to Maxey. The Celtics decide not to foul. I don't know why. James Harden with a bounce pass to Melton. 4 seconds left on the shot clock. Melton goes up with a runner. It goes up, and he tips his own miss, and it goes up and in. And that should do it for the Sixers. They're up by 14 with a minute left. Pritchard takes it. He'll find Hauser. Hauser pulls up for 3, and that's off the mark. House Jr. with another rebound. 48 seconds left for the Sixers to go up in the series 3-2. Tobias Harris gets past half court, and Tyrese Maxey is just going to hold the basketball. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. The fans are filing out of the stadium at the Garden. 4 seconds left, and they're just going to cause a shot clock violation. 26.3 seconds left. Well, they're going to add 0.6 seconds left. So it's 26.9. And now fans are filing out, continuing to go one by one. And a foul is called on the Sixers. And they resume here. Pritchard goes up with a wide open 2, and he'll nail it. Nobody stopped him from the rim. 21.1 seconds left. Harden being trapped in the backcourt. And he passes it to Daniel House Jr., and House Jr. will secure it. DeAnthony Melton will find Tyrese Maxey, and that'll do it. 6 seconds left, 5 seconds left, 3 seconds left. And the Sixers win 115-103. And they will be back at the Wells Fargo Center up 3-2. And they will play again on Thursday. What a win by Philadelphia. They just controlled this game. Jason Tatum not happy as he goes back into the locker room along with Jaylen Brown for Boston. And Joe Mazzulla is going to have to go back to the drawing board for the Celtics. But a great win by the Sixers. Tyrese Maxey was electric tonight. Joel Embiid did Joel Embiid type things. He led the game in scoring with 33. The team, I should say. Tatum led the game in scoring. But Embiid had 33 points. And Maxey had 30 points, along with 7 rebounds and 3 assists. Tobias Harris made some contributions. He had 16 points and 11 rebounds, and he got himself a double-double. And James Harden, 17 points, 10 assists, 2 steals, only 2 turnovers, and 8 rebounds. What a game by the Sixers. And they will be back at it on Thursday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We will be covering it once again on here. We have a post-game show coming up tonight. That'll be at 11:30. I will post that in just a little bit. But I want to thank you all so much for coming on here and joining me tonight. What a great win by the Sixers. If you want to talk more about it, please join the Discord server. We'll be on at 11:30 p.m. Eastern Time. I will take your thoughts and your phone calls as well, because I want to hear what you guys have to say. And I want to hear from you, the people, the lovely people out there, about what happened in tonight's game for Sixers Nation. All right? Come on. Join the post-game show at 11:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Join the Discord server. The link to that is in the description, and you can just follow it and join in on the voice chat, because I want to hear what you guys have to say. This was a great win. All right, but we'll be back on at 11:30 p.m. Eastern Time tonight. And, yeah, man, go Sixers. Let's go, baby. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe as well. I'll see you all in about an hour and a half.